Howdy, this is PaleRider, and I'm back again with another episode in week 2, probably day 2 of week 2 of Fallout New Vegas. And I'm right where I left off yesterday, in yesterday's episode, which is today to me, yesterday for you. And we are in the Mojave Express office. And I am a Mojave Express courier, so this is my place of business, something like that. Main reason I wanted to come in here, we were supposed to come in here to talk to Nash. This is actually his house too, so everything in here is stealing. Fixing things, Programmer's Digest. See, I don't want to take this stuff, and when I get a high enough charisma, I'll come back and take this stuff then. But yeah, I don't want to do it now with a lower charisma. But yeah, this is Nash's place. I'm supposed to look for him, but I knew he wasn't in here because the actual marker, quest marker, if you can see it in the lower left, that blinking arrow is pointing that way. He's actually in that casino across the way over there. But I wanted to come in here because this is the first main companion you'll find in the game. His name is Eddie. He is an iBot. And he even says Eddie on the side over here. And, Willow's not a vanilla companion, so that's why I'm saying he's the first companion that you'll find. Vanilla companion. All right. But you need, I think, a 65. Let me see. You can either have a 65 repair or a 65 science. I knew there was a reason why I wanted to bring my repair up. Damn it, I forgot about that. Let me check. Yep, repair of 65 or higher. Let's go for science. Or a science of 55 or higher. Okay, that's doable. So leave alone. Once you repair him, he'll follow you. And he is a good companion, man. Used together with Boone, they are freaking a pair, man. They give you some really cool skills, some really cool perks together. All right, so
pre-war food, I don't trust most of it, but I can't resist fancy lad snack cakes, or gumdrops, or junk food. Ooh, but Salisbury steak, ugh.
She likes everything but Salisbury steak. Okay, but yeah, the quest marker is leading over to here. This is the Vikki and Vance Casino. I still haven't seen any. Oh wait, yeah, there is one right up over there. I could see a dude walking up on the roller coaster. All right, so let me save again before we go in here. All right.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Who are you? I have some questions about your robot. Which robot's he talking about? There's 2 robots around here. I think he's probably talking about Eddie. Okay. I have some questions about Prim. Want to play a hand of Caravan. Caravan's a card game in here. I don't know if I mentioned it last time. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ringo was talking about it now. I am not going to play that. Ever again. Okay. Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
I'm a courier with a Mojave Express.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
Well, that's not why I'm telling you that. I lost a package I was supposed to deliver.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
Couldn't you tell me about this job? Show delivery order.
Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages.
Yep, one of them.
That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
What was strange about it?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the
Cowboy
office,
robot.
it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
I don't know why he says the divide, because when you ask him where this guy went, he says he doesn't know, but that's where he went, is the divide, which is a DLC. But okay, so he just mentioned that the cowboy robot, and there's only one cowboy robot around. Well, actually, I think the robot that's in this building might kind of be a cowboy robot itself. But he's talking about Victor, and I don't know if I mentioned it last time or if it was mentioned somewhere in the game last time. Victor's the one that hired all the couriers, so he had to have known something was up when those guys were freaking shooting me on the hill about the chip, because he hired me to deliver that freaking chip. It's a platinum chip to somebody at somebody at the gate of New Vegas, of the strip, the gate of the strip, or I don't know. I'm confused, but the robot's the one that freaking hired us, so there is something weird going on with him. You know right away when he says that there's something weird going on with Victor, the robot. Okay, so we're talking about the courier that he originally hired. Right here, he canceled.
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojaves sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Do you know where he was, who he was, or where he went?
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck.
Lots of trouble in them packages. Okay, someone stole my package. A man in a checkered suit, and some thugs. Did they pass this way?
Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
He's wearing a daisy suit. A little flashy, ain't he? One of those men shot me. I need to know the best way to get them.
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going.
Okay. I'd like to ask you about something else.
I guess I don't have anywhere better to be.
Where can I get information about the man who shot me? He's going to say the same thing. Go see Deputy Beagle.
Beagle had some notes he was taking while he was eavesdropping around the Powder gangsters. He'll be your best source of information on that subject.
I want to ask you more about the delivery I was supposed to make.
Sure, I'll tell you what I know.
Why don't he... It doesn't give me a choice to ask him about the frickin' robot. He mentioned frickin' Victor. I want to ask him about that. What was strange about it? Cowboy robot right there. He mentioned it. There we go. Okay, yeah. See, sometimes you have to go back. They gray out areas that you've already asked, right? And the areas things that you haven't asked are highlighted in white or whatever color your Pip-Boy is, or your HUD color is. But sometimes, unlike in Fallout 4, if there's still options that you haven't done that are under something else, it still has it highlighted in the brighter color. But in this one, even if it is in a doled out color, it doesn't mean that there's not something in it that you've missed. So you have to kind of exhaust all your possibilities. It's kind of a pain in the butt trying to figure out what you haven't asked and what you have asked, going back and forth. Yeah. Okay. Cowboy robot. You mean the one over there? Because there's one in the casino.
Nope. Different fella. Bigger. Had himself a face on a screen. And he talked more like you or me.
Yeah. Sound like a redneck instead of a mechanical dude. Okay. So I think that's all there. Wait, no. I'd like to ask you about something else.
I guess I don't have anywhere better to be.
There we go. What can you tell me? What can I do to help Prim?
Right now, Beagle is the closest Prim's got to any organized law. But he's still stuck up in Bison Steve. First thing I'd say is get his sorry butt out of there.
Okay, so right there, it says he's the closest thing to law. I can't remember how to get him to talk about the old robot. Some questions about your robot. Oh, no, about the old sheriff. Damn it, what is in my brain? Yeah. I know he mentioned something about what happened to the old sheriff, but I don't know how to get it out of him. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, I have some questions about your robot. Wait. Yeah.
That beat up old thing? What do you want to know?
Where did it come from? I think it was talking about Eddie now, not the one that's in the casino.
A courier dropped it off a couple of months back. I got it working for a little while, but the darn thing pooped out. I haven't been able to get it up and running again. I was hoping to use it for some courier work, but that ain't gonna happen.
What's wrong with it?
Hell if I know. I don't think it's serious, but my tinkering days are long gone.
Do you mind if I try to fix it?
You're welcome to try. It's yours if you can get it working.
Cool.
If I had my way, I'd dump it in the scrapyard in Novak and be done with the damn thing.
Okay, I'd like to ask you about something else.
I guess I don't have anywhere
Eddie,
better
my
to
love.
be.
That's the companion quest for Eddie. It's a long, long, long quest. Do you have anything for sale? I have some questions about Prim.
Well, I'll answer what I can.
Why do you act like that? Okay, this might talk about the sheriff, too. Do you know where I can find the courier office?
Sure do.
I
I run the courier office out of my shop. Leastways I did before things went to hell around here.
I have some more questions about Prim.
Ask away.
What happened to Prim?
Let's see. Been tough around here for a good while now. Worse since them thugs kidnapped our deputy. It started with the breakout from the prison up the road. First there was just a few thugs rolling through town, but then they got organized. Now they call themselves powder gangsters or something, and run around throwing dynamite and shooting people. A little while ago, a good chunk of them left whatever kind of organization they got up there to squeeze all the food and drink out of us they could.
I have some questions about Prim.
Ask.
Still didn't mention the damn sheriff. Maybe it's a deputy that you have to ask about the sheriff. What's that? Vikki and Vance. That's this casino I'm in now.
That's where we are. This here little casino brought some cash and bodies into the town before them powder gangsters came in. Now, they can't rush us without eating a good bit of hot lead, but we are in a kind of box canyon. Guess this is a fitting place for that as any. I reckon that if they thought hard enough about it, they'd realize they got more bodies than we have bullets. But for now, we're safe enough in here.
Questions about Prim. Damn. What's the Bison Steve?
It's an old hotel and casino here in town. Old Laura used to rent out rooms there, but she took off months ago. Across the way from the Vikki and Vance, the other old casino. Can't miss it.
Questions about Prim. Talk about something else.
Now get.
What do you have for sale? Oh, you said Powder Ganger has kidnapped Prim's deputy. There we go.
Well, you can call Beagle a deputy so long as you don't harbor too high an opinion of the word.
Yeah.
Boy was about as useful as tits on a rad scorpion. Only qualification he ever had was to be brother to the wife of the sheriff. Still, I suppose he don't deserve what's befell him. We would have considered paying the ransom if we'd had caps to spare.
They wouldn't even pay the ransom to get him back. Why do you keep calling them gangsters? I thought they were called powder gangers.
Gangers, gangsters, all sounds like trouble to me.
Yeah. Want to play Caravan? I think I've exhausted most of his possibilities. Let's
Sure, have a look.
Oh, God, she has all my stuff I want to sell to him. See what kind of ammo I have. I can't even remember from last time. Accept and exit.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Time to go.
Later.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to pause this for a minute because I want to get the stuff out of her inventory and sell it to him. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Done with that. I wanted to go and talk to a few other people. This is Ruby Nash, who's his
Hello
wife.
there. What brings you?
Who are you?
I'm Ruby Nash. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My husband and I are prim long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen.
She has a little side quest that she put you on, so got to talk to her. Tell me about Prim.
My mother taught me never to say something unless it was nice. So I don't have nothing to say about Prim, for the time being at least.
Not
it's
a nice
a
place.
sad state of affairs. Discuss it with Mr. Nash if you care to. Just makes me want to cry.
Oh. Okay. What do you cook?
My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more appetizing than it sounds. The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor, and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause
Yeah.
that'll kill you dead.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'd like some of that rad scorpion venom casserole.
Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got?
I don't have any. I probably had some before I just sold, or I might have sold them. No. Have I even killed any scorpions this time around? I don't know. Had to kill a few in the attempts that I tried these last couple weeks, but I don't think I even had any this time. I don't know. I don't have any.
Guess you'll be needing to find some, huh? Come back when you do.
That's it? I thought that she actually put me on a quest to go find them.
See you.
Hey there.
Okay, that's about it there. There's a quest to help this robot out here, too.
Move along, please.
Okay, I'm going to save real quick. All right, let's talk to him.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vikki and Vance Casino and Museum.
Pram Slam. Who are you?
Prim Slim at your service. Authentic cowpoke and official spokesspot of the Vikki and Vance Casino and Museum. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Who's Vikki and Vance?
Where have you been, partner? Hiding under a rock? Vikki and Vance were this nation's fourth or maybe fifth most infamous celebrity outlaw couple ever. That's who they was. Prim
Fourth,
Slim
maybe
here can
fifth.
tell you the whole story, if you can spare a minute to hear the tale.
Outlaw couple. The fourth or fifth most infamous outlaw couple ever. There's only one outlaw couple that I've ever even heard of was Bonnie and Clyde. if you're talking about couple as in romantic couple. Yeah. Tell me Tell me the whole story of Vikki and Vance.
Yahoo! I ain't had a chance to tell their tale in a mess of years. First things first, any bosh you've heard about Vikki and Vance being copycats ain't nothing but ill-tempered slander. Fact is, they begun their crime spree 2 days before Bonnie and Clyde robbed their first bank. So who was copying who?
For
Now,
2 days.
Vikki and Vance didn't exactly cut a wide swath of murder and bank robbery across the central U.S. like Bonnie and Clyde did. It was more like a narrow swath of shoplifting, check cashing fraud, and gas pump drive-offs. But crime is crime. They drove reckless, too. Having lived by the gun, well, Vance owned one anyway, it was only fitting that the duo of desperados would die by the gun. Perhaps it was fate itself that accidentally drove them into a crossfire between police and a gang of bank robbers in Plano, Texas. Or maybe they just didn't notice until it was too late. It's been said that Vikki would have tried to cash a bad check in that bank, had she lived. We'll never know for sure. All we know is that the crossfire tore the car and both occupants to pieces, and the police issued an official apology. You can put your eyes on the genuine death card just over yonder, and there's Vance's machine gun in the case next to it.
Yeah. So these guys did a crime spree of like freaking minor crimes all over and got shot up by the cops. Got blasted up like Bonnie and Clyde did by the cops by accidentally driving their car through a shootout of the cops and another set of bank robbers. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we already heard about Vikki and Vance again. But you know what? I'm going to just...
You got it, partner. Prim Slim loves to spin a yarn. First things first. Any boss you...
Okay, let's just fast forward through there. I just wanted to get it unhighlighted. Okay, tell me about Prim.
Prim is a thriving resort community located in Clark County, Nevada, right along Interstate 15. Whether you can't wait till Vegas to try your luck, or want to hit one last jackpot before you leave Nevada, Prim's your place. The town's premier attraction is the world-famous Vikki and Vance Casino and Museum, so you came to the right place, partner.
Yeah. Actually, this town, I mentioned I looked it up in the last video. I think I mentioned it. I looked it up on Google, and it's actually right on the border. I passed through it, I don't know how many freaking times, and never even noticed that there was a freaking Prim, you know. I think I might have noticed probably noticed the roller coaster as I was going down I-15, but it didn't stick in my head too much. So, okay. What about Bison Steve's hotel across the street?
The Bison Steve is one of Prim's less impressive casino hotels. I'd steer clear of that place, partner, if I were you. Rumor is the dealers over there cheat, and that rickety roller coaster is liable to fall down any day because it wasn't...
Then fell down, dude. What is this place?
Why, this is the Vikki and Vance Casino and Museum.
Okay, we know that. And that's about it. Okay.
Happy trails, partner.
And he'll tell you about Vikki and Vance all day long.
Please.
He was talking about this thing here. This is the machine gun that he carried. He carried a machine gun, so it's only fitting that they got mowed down in a hell of bullets because he carried a machine gun. Not that he ever used it. He didn't live by the gun is what that guy was saying. Okay, so you click on here and it tells you about the machine gun. This is the actual weapon carried in a paper wrapped box under a suitcase in the trunk. It was like completely freaking hidden. Okay, so you click on here and it says that it's supposed to be in there, but it's not. And their clothes are supposed to be here. Replica outfits, and they are not. And what was supposed to be over here? Oh, Vance's outfit. Okay, that was Vikki's outfits on the other side. This is Vance's on this side. Now, okay, yeah, this is Vikki's, right? Yeah. Okay, now after checking that out and you notice that there's nothing there, you go back and talk to this dude again. Watch.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vikki and Vance Casino.
Nope, that means that my time is up, so I'm going to hurry up and do this. Did you know that that Vance's gun is missing?
Just mosey on over to the display case and you'll see it plain as day. Quite a piece, that gun. Mint condition, never fired.
Oh. Maybe you've been hacked or something. I need to... Actually, I got 30 out of 50. If I take read a science magazine, it'll actually get me up high enough to do it right now. The display case is empty. The gun's missing.
Have you gone loco, partner? I can see the gun with my own 3 photo sensors from where I'm standing right now.
Maybe trying to read a corrupt file. Gun is still missing.
Quit yammering on about missing guns, partner. Prim Slim's a busy man. Ain't got time for that sort of bosh.
Okay, so yeah, somebody reprogrammed the robot to make him think that the stuff's still there. And I got to get a science skill of 50 to figure that out. But I don't... I'm going to have
to
try to do this quick. How many science books do I have? Because I also want to... I have 30. I don't even have 55. Okay, science books. Let me look first real quick. Which ones are they? Because I want to fix Eddie also. I got 2 science books. They'll give me 20 each. I'll just do one right now.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vikki.
Okay. Scan your data registry. You've been hacked.
Well, look at that. I happened across this data file locked away in an isolated subsystem.
Okay, added. Corrupt data. All right.
Happy trails, partner.
He added it in, or he... No, that data. Miscellaneous. There we go. Vikki and Vance brochure. One of the highlights of the blah, 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 blah. Okay. Prim Slim's corrupt memory block. This has a transcript of somebody coming in and reprogramming him and stealing the stuff. It says that they're going to West Side. So I don't want to read the whole thing, but we did add a quest. No, wait, I guess that's just a unmarked side quest then. Once you get to West Side, you can find this little shack that they talk about here. They go to a shack at West Side, and you can find the gun. So it's cool. And it's actually a pretty good... It's like... It's a 9mm submachine gun like the one I have now. This one. But it has better damage and stuff like that. So it's a pretty good freaking unique weapon. There's quite a few unique weapons in this game that are actually a little bit better than the ones that they, you know, are replacing.
Howdy.
Nothing's going on here yet. There
Howdy.
is some magazines somewhere around here. Oh yeah. Oh, my time's up for today. I will be back again for you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna actually record it again in a minute. That's it for this episode. Hit a like, hit subscribe, leave a comment. Check out my links below, and we will see you next time. Adios.